can you share the Ozo bot? Alvin will share the Ozo bot in China. So how this robot, excites, inspire the children. They were so excited, to scream, to shout, as if they are a part of the story. So let's see the videos by Alvin. So this is the kindergarten. So normally the teachers will start by telling them a story. Can you all see the video now? And the children will start to ask some question. If they don't ask, they don't engage well. So you need to ask a question. Then the teachers will start to give them some worksheets, and they're going to split them into groups. So it is good to split them into small groups. So each of them, they're going to take a role. Each of them, they're going to take a role in the story. So in the story, there's one teacher and taking a lot of children, students to a cave. So the children, in fact, they work as if they are part of a student. So we are going to share this video in YouTube. So maybe you can have a look on those video. Okay. So Alvin, can you share some other videos? Maybe what about the mouse videos? So this is the mouse video which we will share with you in our link later on by Alvin. So there are 8 different steps. The first step, in fact, is to teach the children how to move forward, turn right, forward, like what I did just now. This is the first step. Listen, this is the very first step. And it's very easy for children to learn. So you press forward, turn left, forward. So you're going to move from number 5 to number 2. So this is how the robot moves. The first step. Then you're going to have a lot of questions for children to circle the answers. Then we go to the next step. Now the children need to write the step. So because in coding, we are not just to read the code. Now you need to write the code. But children's writing the code, they just draw the red arrow from number 5 to number 2. How? Number 5 to number 2, you need to move, then turn, then move. And this is how you teach the children to play with the robots. Okay, so we have already uploaded the videos there. Okay, Alvin, let's share the third videos of the caterpillars. So this is the caterpillars robot. So the caterpillar robots, in fact, the children need to do it themselves. As I told you, they need to fix the parts. So once they fix the part, the children, they can play the robot on the mat. So the mat will take the children around from the house to the cake house. Now the robot is going to the cake house. So from the cake house, later on, the robot will come back. Okay? So now the robot, in fact, will come back from the cake house, back home, back to home. So this is how we tell the children, can you help me to buy the cake from the cake house? I want to ride the robot, the caterpillar robots. You want to ride the caterpillar robot from the house? Then the children, they will figure out themselves. And this is how children, they enjoy, be a part of a story and do it in groups. And you must have some worksheet for the children to do themselves, or else the children might not have the ownership of completing the task. Now the children, in fact, they go to another restaurant. So that restaurant, in fact, they're going to buy the food for the grandmother. So I've uploaded the story. The story is about a grandmother with a granddaughter. So in fact, they stay in a house, and one day the grandmother is sick. So the young lady, in fact, will have to buy some food. Now you can extend the length of the robot to something very lengthy now. You see, there are 4 steps now. So in the middle of the robot will stop for a while. You see, the robot is moving further away from the house. And now the robot will stop for a while. So the robot stops a while, then the robot will turn right. So this is how you make the robot turn. Then the robot will go to the school. In fact, So this is in the story. Give the children the story and let the children be a part of the story. Okay. So Alvin, can you show the 3D printing? So 3D printing, in fact, create something very simple to start with. So in fact, you just press slowly, gently. In fact, then you just trace the line. You just trace the line and let the children create some simple object on their own. Start with 2-dimensional objects. Then slowly you can create 3-dimensional objects, and the children can bring what they have created back and show the parents. MakerSpace. Okay, but of course, when the children they proceed to primary school, you can start with the simple 3D printing machine and maybe some acrylic board, and buy those educational suggested acrylic CNC machine is safer by then. It's safer because once the children hand put inside the cutter, the machine will be halted. The machine will stop by itself. So this is how you create, the parts of a different creation and how to join them. So you need the skill to trace, and then you put a plastic sheets of paper on top of the design so that in fact it won't stick on the paper. And furthermore, in fact, it's easy for you to remove it when it get dry. And when it get dry, so when it is dry up, then it's easy for you to remove it and join themselves. Don't just stick to the cognitivism level. I did not say that cognitivism is not good. It is very good, but you need more. Go to some constructivism kind of teaching method, especially for early childhood educations. You need to train children to think, to do things on their own. And you need to develop the mind of never worry about failure. So they treat each and every failure as a part of learning, like writing the code. So when they see the problem, so they will always say, "Oh, I found the error. I found the way how to change the code." So next time, they know how to avoid this kind of problem from happening. You see how Alvin's video joining the parts now. Joining, in fact, you need the skill. You need the skill to join. And some kindergarten, they still keep to the old mindset. In fact, they say, "Oh, this in fact is too difficult for children to do it." But my advice, in fact, let them try. So they might start from something which they might not very good at. Then gradually, in fact, they learn. And very soon, we have seen a lot of children after a while, so they can create many things on their own. Okay? Many things on their own. Okay, Alvin, I think that's about all for the video show. Okay? We will upload the videos because there are too many things to upload. So I think we go to the website. So Junyu here, Lian Yi. Okay, so let us invite the children now. So I'm going to split the children into 2 groups. So let me share my screen because there are too many of them, 8 of them, I mean. So I cannot, we can't afford, in fact, time constraint. So we can't afford to let them handle individually. So refer to the pictures what you want. I'll refer to the slide. So Josiah, are you here, Josiah?
Yes.
Okay, Josiah is here. Josiah, you are going to do the web design. So can you turn on your camera later on? So show your own face to the audience, okay? 连一在吗？连一，连一讲嗨，连一讲嗨一下。啊 ，this is 连一，this is 连一。Yuhan, where are you? Yuhan 在哪里？Yuhan， Yuhan 跟老师讲嗨。
Hi.
Ah, this is Yuhan. Okay, Yong-on, are you here? Yong-on 在吗？
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Yong-on in fact will show machine learning. Yu Heng 有在吗？Dan Yu Heng?
有。
Okay, you hang. Dayu, where are you, Dayu?
这边
Okay, Dayu. So, Wei Shen, where are you, Wei Shen?
Here.
Okay, they are all from Penang this time. Okay, Jun Yu, where are you, Jun Yu?
Hi.
Okay, Jun Yu. Last time I can still recall last year, the first time Jun Yu joined the lesson, he turned off the camera. So I insisted must switch on. You know, they hate me so much. They always say, oh, that old man always request me, want to see my face. You know, but I think the interaction between the facial interaction is very important. And some of the children, they are very smart. They play games. When they turn it off, they play game during the lesson, which I try to stop them from doing so. Okay, I insisted, I say, or else you don't join my class. Okay, so now we split into two groups. So the first group, you get ready, turn on your camera, show your beautiful and handsome face, okay? Then Yong On and Jun Yu, you wait for the second group. Jun Yu, can you understand?
Can.
Okay, Jun Yu, wait for the second group because too many of you. Yong On, wait for the second group. Now the first group, start to write your code. So Josiah, web design, you can start to write your code now. And 连一开始了 Yuhan 开始 Yuhan is going to do a lift, elevator lift to move from first floor to second floor. Okay, then Yuhang will do the sensor. You know, they design the sensor with the code, microbit code. Dayu, are you ready with your tong sampa? So Dayu will show you the tong sampa when the hand is stay close to the dustbin. In fact, the cap will open by itself. It's using the sensors. Okay. Wei Shen, are you doing the robotic car, Wei Shen?
The lift.
The lift, sorry. Old men don't have good memory, okay? So Wei Shen always show me the lift. So how are you going to operate the lift, Wei Shen? You press the button, the lift will go up, then will come down, then will blink the light. Am I right? Okay.
Yes.
So Jun Yu and Yong On, wait for a while. Okay, the rest can start now. So ladies and gentlemen, you choose the children or the project you want because there's too many of us, too many of them. So in fact, you can't see at a glance. So you just click and see how they write the code on their own. They are of their 6 years, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. They can write the code, the programming code. Okay, so 现在开始 so all of you can start now.
I can share screen.
Yes, share. Can you share your screen?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, they cannot. Can you write your code ready? Then later on, you show your robot in front of the screen. So this is Yuhan. Then he is writing the code. Okay, all of you try to write the code. And you see, this is how Yuhan wrote the code. So Yuhan, in fact, start to write the code. So this is the code, in fact, is not simple at all. You see how this code is written. The rest, just wait for a while. I'm going to introduce your name when it comes to your turn. Then most probably you write the code, okay? So Yuhan, 你 unshare 一下，你再写，那么你不用 share 了，因为太多人了。OK， 你继续写 ，continue to write. 连妮 share your screen, 连妮。So ladies and gentlemen, this is 连妮. I think 连妮 been with us for about, I think 7 or 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. So very low primary school child. So he can write codes by using Python code. So yesterday, in fact, we had some just a short training for him. So in fact, he is writing this kind of code, and later on, he will show you how to copy the code onto the robot, assembled by him. So the robot, in fact, can move with this kind of code. And children at this age, train them. You know, every 1 or 2 months, we try to change a new robots. OK，连你 unshare 一下，你继续做啊，unshare。Dayu，你的时候，Dayu，your turn Dayu。this is a very smart boy. Dayu, so he is going to do the dustbin, tong sampah. So he's going to use the block coding. So this block coding will connect to the sensor. So he's going to use the ultrasonic sensor to send the distance. Just like when you're going inside the elevator, the door will open by itself. Then you're going to use the sensor. So this is the ultrasonic sensor. So he will install this on his own, then drag the block of the relevant code and put it here, then install into the microbit. So this is how algorithmic thinking plays important role. The step, the sequence. Do you know that in fact, if you want to get the robot to operate on its own, the steps are very important. The steps are very important. When and how to call certain part. When you put your hand close to the robot, it sends the distance. What next? You need to control the motor to turn clockwise and anti-clockwise so that it will push the cap of the dustbin and open. Okay, unshare Dayu. Let's get Josiah. Where are you, Josiah? Okay, Josiah, share screen. Are you in the middle of doing? So Josiah, in fact, can you share your screen, Josiah? Josiah, in fact, is doing the web design. What Josiah is a very smart boy, I think from Penang Island side. So Josiah, in fact, is going to design different kind of website on his own. Okay, so this kind of website, he's going to embed the videos and the pictures, and we will add the data collection. Means you collect the data from outside, then they are going to put the data onto the website. The data, you're going to pull the data, you use the sensor, then you go outside your house, then you try to record the temperature of your house for the past 24 hours. So how can the data collected send to the website? So I think this is what Josiah is doing now. Okay, so how about Yu Heng? Are you here, Yu Heng? Unshare, Josiah. Yu Heng, where are you, Yu Heng? Right, Yu Heng, share your screen, Yu Heng. So Yu Heng, 写着 code, write your code. Okay, now this is Yu Heng. So in fact, Yu Heng is from Ayatam, I think. So he's going to design the pin because all the sensor you need to put into different pin of different pin. So he will design this kind of pin and put into the robots. Then he will, when you open the door, the light will be turned on automatically. So hopefully Yu Heng can show us later. Okay, Wei Shen. Okay, unshare Yu Heng. Now Wei Shen, your turn, Wei Shen.
I just finished my programming.
Never mind, you just share over. Can you share your code? Okay, this is what Wei Shen is doing. Okay, so Wei Shen, in fact, is writing. This is so-called, this is the Python. Python is very important now for machine learning. Python is very important for machine learning. Okay, so can we go to Junyu? Junyu, okay, unshare Wei Shen. Junyu, where are you, Junyu? Like, Junyu, share your code.
I am.
Okay, good, Junyu. Wow, Junyu is very handsome today. Okay, Junyu, can you explain to me what is pin 131516? Can you explain? What is pin 131516? What are they for?
Speed.
Yes, what is pin 14? Can you explain what is pin 14, the line 3?
Pin 14 is the on or stop.
Okay, it's to turn on and turn off. Means you need to use the code to turn on the car and turn off the car. What is pin 1, pin 2, 400, Junyu?
Speed.
The car speed. How fast you want the car to travel. Then what is pin 12, 13, 15, 16? Can you explain? What is pin 13 1, pin 16 1, pin 12 0, pin 15 0? Can you explain?
Pin 13 and pin 16 to 1, that means forward. Pin 12 and pin 15 to 1 equals backward.
Okay, it means how to move the car forward and backward. Okay, Junyu, can you share? Are you ready with your car?
Yes.
Can you show us your car now? Are you ready, or you want a short while? Can you show us Can you? Okay, press A. So this is how Junyu showed the car. So he code the car, then he moved the car forward and backward and forward, and this is how he programmed the car. Okay, Wei Shen, 你的电梯好了吗？ Can you show us your lift? Can you operate your lift, Wei Shen? Okay, can you show us how you operate your lift? Okay, this is the lift. So how to make the lift? Do you have have you charged your robot?
Charged already.
Okay, you don't tell us that you forget to charge. So this is how he designed to move, the robot from one level to another. Okay, Dayu, can you show us your dustbin? Can your dustbin function? Very good. You see how the dustbin, when you put the hand close to the two eyes, so it open by itself. Yu Heng, okay, thank you very much, Dayu. Yu Heng, where are you now? Can you show us your robot, Yu Heng? Where's Yu Heng? Okay, now Yu Heng is here. So can you show us? You open the door. Can he turn on the light? Yes, this is the door. So when you open the door, so the light is turned on. So this is how to control the sensors. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Yu Heng. Okay, now can we get Yong On? Can you share your screen and show us the code, Yong On? Are you ready?
Yes,
Yong-on?
I'm ready.
Okay, can you share your screen? Yong On, in fact, try to write a machine learning program, AI. So this machine learning program, you need to call the data. In fact, machine learning is just like application software now. Many of you will, when you overheard the word machine learning, neural network, artificial intelligence is a big word. In fact, it is not. It is not. The underlying algorithm is being done by all those experts. What we need to do now is just to apply like Microsoft Words. So this is what Yong-on is doing now. So he's using a simple machine learning code. So at the beginning, Yong-on might not understand all the words here. But after a while, you need to raise some question and ask him to change here and there. And this is how children learn machine learning. The logic of machine learning is very important. Okay, can run. So if you can run, then you just run, okay? Because 可以吗？
可以。
Don't worry, because he's a bit nervous maybe, because there are so many teachers looking at what he's doing now. Okay. So now you keep on doing the coding, okay? So this is Jupyter. Jupyter, in fact, is a kind of machine learning program. So in fact, you just call the code, then in fact, it will help you to do prediction. So in this case, they will just predict different kind of plants in different areas. Okay? So yes, I know. Yuhan, get ready. Yuhan will show us the robots. Okay? So okay, Yong-on, I think it's okay. Thank you very much. Like Yuhan, can you share with us your robot, Yuhan? Like Yuhan, can you share your robot? Where is Yuhan? Is Yuhan sharing?
Yes, he is, Dr. Khoo.
Okay.
He can see the robot. Yeah.
Okay, Yuhan, because I couldn't see his screen. There are too many of you all. Sorry. Okay, so can you because they do not know how to highlight what they are sharing. Alvin, is Yuhan done?
Done.
Okay, good. So I think thank you very much to all the children. Did I miss any of you? So I think I've gone through all the children's presentation. So thank you very much. So did I miss any?
Quên chéo là anh quên hồn tôi cho share.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Turn on. I think we only have 15 minutes left. So we have Q&A further. So thank you very much to all the children. They've been so kind to me. Thank you very much. And to all of us. So we are able to observe how the young children, so they can try their very best to comprehend, to understand the code and see something very tangible happen in front of them. So seeing the robot and according to their own design and see the output of what they can come up with. So the learning output, in fact, can be observed, can be of their own work.